rabbis of yesteryear. Now, today we're going to concentrate on another famous rabbi we've spoken about on various occasions before, Rabbi Yitzhak Gatinyo, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, one of the great rabbis of his time. He passed away, according to different opinions. One opinion, he passed away in the year 1800. According to another opinion, I see it might have been 1803. He was one of the great rabbis of Aizmir in Turkey of his time. In fact, I think his rabbi was very much connected to Rabbi Chaim Palaji. Or arguably, he was, let's say, one of the most famous Turkish rabbis in Jewish history. Now, he came from, at that point in time, Turkey was part of the Ottoman Empire. Imperia Atmonait happened to be. He'd go on to author various different great Torah books. There's different opinions on when he actually passed away. According to one opinion, it was Yud Dalet Elul. According to another opinion, I believe Yud Chet Elul in 1800. According to another opinion, it was in the year 1803. Now, most notably, Rabbi Chaim Palaji was his Talmidim. Also, Rabbi Chaim Yehuda Eliezer was his Talmid, a student of his. And another famous rabbi, Rabbi Rachamim Ariya Avraham Ariyash, was his Talmid. Let's explore a few of the highlights of the great rabbi's life over here, because he really, really was a great rabbi. He was born, I believe, and his father was another famous rabbi, Rabbi Yitzhak Gatinyo. I hope we're going to speak about him at one stage in a separate video. I believe he authored a Torah colossal work called Tufot Re'em and Ogora Ba'alach, if I'm not mistaken. And he was, I think, the son of Rabbi Yitzhak Gatinyo Harishon. So remember, this was a rabbinic dynasty, you could say, that went on for generations and generations. I believe his father really, really praised him, and they saw the brilliance with regards to his Torah learning and his wisdom and his chachma. It's actually quoted over in parentheses with a source here in Wikipedia. Haben yakili, Rabbi lo yitkare, amru al yafe koach, haben koach ha'av, v'kol sheken shu talmid vatik. Aviv hu shechaneh oto latfis et svarav. This was some of the writings with regards to him. And with regards to his rabbis and Talmudim, so forth, his rabbi was Rabbi Chaim Yehuda Eliezer. He happened to be the author of a great Torah book called the Simchat Yoda. Very, very great book. And I think the nickname was Achahabif, and really speaks about him at the highest level. Adoni Mori Akadosh, Mori Harav, or Harav Beit Yisrael. Uba Hakdamato Lesefer, Uba Charat B'Chayim. It's written, Kotev HaChabif, שבילדותו היה לומד בכל שבוע את רש"י ומפרשיו על פרשה אצל הרב יצחק גאטיניו. Really speaking within regards to the Torah learning that was going on, that's in parenthesis over there. Now it's interesting over here. Rabbi Yitzhak actually, I believe, would actually, I think, speak very much through, was spoken very much through his Talmud, Rabbi Rachamim Avram Ariya Kohen Ariyash, in the highest terms also. And also through Rabbi Shlomo Margonoto, and also Rabbi David Amado. These are great rabbis of their time. Now, as is stated on the onset, that we're not too sure of the date. He actually passed away, according to one opinion, on his, I believe, on his stone setting, on his burial plot. It says 14th of Elul 1800, Heitav Kuf Samach. And I think through an eulogy in a hesped to Rabbi David Amado, the great rabbi, he wrote down that he passed away in Heitav Kuf Ayin Gimel. That might have been the year 1803. So there's varying opinions over here. And I believe also another rabbi, Rabbi Ariya Avram HaKohen Ariyash, will actually write down he passed away in the year Heitav Kuf Samach Gimel, if I'm not mistaken. So varying opinions within regards to that. And among his great Torah books he wrote, included a famous book called the Bet Yitzchak. This was actually printed in Saloniki in Greece in the year Tavkuf Nun Bet. Now this book comprised of, let's say, Chidushim, teachings on the Rambam he will concentrate on. And let's just say I think the generation that actually came out, I think around the time here in Tav Shin Ayin Vav, another great Torah book of his was called the Beit Moed. This was printed in Saloniki in the Tav Kuf Tzadik Tet. This was based on Mesechet Moed Katan, the tractate Moed Katan, and I think also Mesechet Makot, one of the shorter tractates, let's just say, Chidushim on the Rambam within regards to this also. I think at the end there's a hesped, I think, to his wife of Rabbi Yitzhak, and also maybe connected to Rabbi Palaji also. There was, and I think this actually came out in Jerusalem, maybe a new version of this book, in the year Taf Shin Samach Tet. Another great Torah book was Migon L'Simcha. This was printed once again in Saloniki, in the year Taf Kuf Nun Hey. This was a Perush on the Halachot of Smachot Lemaharam Rothenburg. This was concentrating. Maram Rothenburg was a rabbi that was extensively spoken about at that stage in time. Now, I'm not too sure where he was buried, but he was a great rabbi. So I remember we spoke about his Talmid, Rabbi Chaim pelaji, on various occasions in this series. I recommend everyone to look into that, because he lived at a time period where in Turkey, let's just say, it was a center place in the entire world within regards to Torah study. That was, let's just say, the main centers. Many of the yeshivot was in Istanbul at that point in time, was in Izmir, was in Turkey. So for him to have such a prominent position over there was very, very astounding and very, very great. I recommend that already in this series, we've probably recorded about 150 rabbis that actually came from Turkey, which is absolutely phenomenal. So if you go on the playlist over here, we've got a playlist of stories of tzaddikim, or the righteous. If you go on there, you'll see a list of possibly more than 1,100 videos of great rabbis of yesteryear, mostly from the Oriental countries, the Ottoman countries, those territories over there. So every day we're trying to go through a couple of biography videos of great rabbis over here, especially here at the time of his Hilula. This video, I think, is not at the time of the Hilula of the Rabbi Gatinyo, but I thought it would be an opportune time to speak about him. We spoke about another relative of his yesterday. And now, friends, while you're all here, please subscribe to the channel. We are nearing staggering 7,000 subscribers at the moment. What do we do on this channel over here? We don't just speak about the stories of the great rabbis of yesteryear. We also do videos on the Parashat HaShavua, the weekly Torah portion. That's another thing that we do. Also on this channel, we will have a special episode every single day where a special personality, a rabbi or Jewish personality or a political personality, will give over some inspiration for a minute or two to inspire Am Yisrael. Every single day we've had about 500 rabbi personalities who have really contributed to this phenomenal series. We also tour all over Israel on this. If you look at the channel, we go all over Jerusalem, all different parts. We try and go to the more orthodox areas over there. We go all over Bet Shemesh, also all the different parts of Bet Shemesh. We've been to other cities like Ashdod, Ashkelon, for example, Elad. We've been inside Petach Tikva, in Bnei Brak. So you want tours, you've got it in our channel also. What else are we doing on this channel? Whenever there's a special topic, we will speak about it. We're not shy to talk about different current issues also. So if you browse through the channel, you'll actually be able to see that. And we have tours, and we like to inspire. We go to different synagogues, we do short clips also, and we try and see the best of Israel the whole time. So it's absolutely phenomenal achievement over here, what we're doing. Another favorite of mine is that we did a series on kashrut. We also explored Jewish law. We did a whole series, if you look at the channel, on Sephardi Halacha, Yakut Yosef. We learned about Hilchot Shabbat, the laws within regards to Shabbat. And what's the beauty about this channel is I'm always, every single day, going to a different location, and as you can see, I've got my coffee, and we try and give over at different location different things. And one other thing that we're doing every day, we've been consistent on for the last 3 years, is we do a short tidbit clip on the daily page of the Gemara, the Talmud, the Daf Yomi as they call it. We started on Tractate Ketubot just over 3 years ago. Now we are in the middle of Masechet Avodah Zarah. So every single day without fail, we try and give a 1-2 minute clip of inspiration with regards to the daily page of the Talmud. And at the moment, we've covered more than 1,100 pages, which is absolutely phenomenal. And it's already got like more than 1 million views on all the platforms. So it just shows how we're going from strength to strength. And one thing I also do is when we do short clips, we go to different interesting places in Israel. Give a short, like to get the different views of Israel. We go to different bookstores, for example, different synagogues, different coffee shops, and we enjoy. So it's inspiration non-stop. And yeah, it's one of the goals of this channel over here. So it's great. You know, we do a lot of live videos also, which is also, I feel, very important. At the moment, we're probably doing about 3 or 4 of these videos are live every single day. So it's always good to see the community members. Now, another thing on this channel, because we're covering this stories of tzaddikim, Please let me know if you descend from any of the rabbis we are speaking about here on this channel. If you feel we haven't spoken about a specific rabbi, maybe you descend from, please let me know the name of the rabbi. What we will do is, over here especially, we will try and learn about him, research about him, and do a video, hopefully more towards the time of his Hilula. But if not, we will try and cover the great rabbis. Let me know where you guys are from. Originally, your families are from. Are you from Morocco originally? Are you from Hungary? Is your families from Poland, for example? From England? Are they from Tunisia, Iraq, or Morocco? Whichever place it is, I'd love to hear more within regards to that. So, as you can see, if you look at we're trying to do a lot of videos connected to the Sephardi community also. So that is definitely an interest of mine at the moment. Friends, just recording this from the city of Bet Shemesh. Now, anyone tuning in at the moment, I can see we've got 32 people live. Please subscribe to the channel now, and you'll see all fantastic content. Really, it's the content on this channel is absolutely phenomenal. What we'll leave you with now at the moment is a view of Israel, of just some scenes of Ramat Bet Shemesh Aleph in Mem Shalosh, just to give you a day. This is place Mem Shalosh. You can see the views over here. The other side of the road is an area called Ramat Bet Shemesh Gimel. Anyone tuning in today, we actually spoke about a famous rabbi from Turkey on this biography video, the first few minutes of the video, and now we're just sightseeing across different parts of Israel and just enjoying the sunshine together, as everyone in this community can actually watch this edition and learn about the great rabbis of yesteryear. What a coffee for the morning. Just in a coffee shop at the moment in the city of Bet Shemesh. This is just the area I happen to be in. This area of Mem Shalosh. You can see the archaeology of Israel. A lot of the rabbis we speak about, they went on shlichut journeys. They went traveling around Israel to different places to fundraise, usually a lot. Also, got different parts of residential Bet Shemesh. Let me just throw away the coffee. Got a garbage place. This happens to be a live video, a special edition on one of the great rabbis from Turkey in Jewish history, Rabbi Gatinyo. If anyone's tuned in, he was part of a great rabbinic dynasty of that specific place. So there's just some scenes of the city of Bet Shemesh at the side, so you can all enjoy the views of the city. Over here, as you can see, there's different parts of the city of Bet Shemesh. It's another view of the road. Wow, what a view. It's absolutely amazing. I think on that note, we're going to call it a day, everyone. Wishing everyone well. Fantastic day, everyone, friends. And be well. Thanks for watching, everyone.